What's up guys, Phoenix here. This video is going to be another YGOpro duel video in ranked, and this time I'm playing with an old goodie, the Prediction Princess Shaddolls deck, or the Sybil Shaddolls deck as I very heavily prefer to call it, simply because, you know, the OCG name for these cards were Sybils, and it works better for alliteration, it rolls off the tongue a bit better, it just sounds like a much superior name, honestly, than Prediction Princesses. I feel like that was some very poor naming sense on Konami the TCG's part. They could have handily left it like Sybils or made it something else. But, regardless, that is irrelevant to the point. This deck has gotten a lot better than it was previously. Since Construct has been banned, the deck was basically unplayable because the biggest like linchpin combo piece was like just gone, and the biggest way to establish like ways to break boards was gone. But now we have a lot more consistency in the form of Ritual Sanctuary being released and Pre-Preparation of Rites being released. Like, both of those cards add so much to this deck, giving yourself just free pluses off of pre-prep, giving yourself a card like Ritual Sanctuary where you can actually revive Tara by shuffling back 9 cards if it was Ritual Summoned properly. Very huge, very key, and like it's a very solid, well-rounded deck. Basically, it tries to do everything. It does everything that the Subterra deck currently is trying to do, just infinitely better, just because the Shaddolls cards are just a much better engine overall that take up a lot more space, but also just have much more versatile, you know, interactions and things like that. But anyway, that's enough for this little deck segment part of the video. You get the gist of how this deck operates if you've seen any of my videos in the past. Let us just jump into the game real quick before we waste any more precious time. Alright, so I don't know what I'm going to be playing against, obviously. I'm going into ranked, but with this deck I typically choose to go first simply because you have a lot of cards that actually do yield you pluses. And this is kind of one of those hands that can work. Instant Fusion can get Winda. So I'm gonna Foolish. Ooh, excellent idea from me, maybe. Who knows? I'll Foolish Squamata and the Beast. Because I want to deck thin, honestly. I want to try and draw into the other piece of Prediction Princess Tara, possibly pre-prep. There's Tara. Alright, so we can work with this, because what I can do is I can normal summon this, use its effect to search for Prediction Ritual. I can Soul Charge here, or I could Instant Fusion. Either of the two is fine. I can actually Instant Fusion and get back the Squamata. I could Soul Charge for Beast Squamata. I can do quite a few things, actually. So what I'll actually do is I will Soul Charge for Beast Squamata here. I'm probably just going to end up using Prediction Ritual to put them both in the grave for the Tara. However, I should be able to just bring the Beast back, and then the Squamata will still be in hand, so that's absolutely fine. I can actually leave the Squamata on board. I can actually do Beast and Manju. And what that'll allow is, I actually don't have a Fairy Cheer Girl in this extra deck, and I actually probably should, now that I think about it. Because that card's actually really good, and Manju is a fairy. That's something I forgot to consider when I was building this extra deck. I could easily cut like a copy of Winda for that. But otherwise, I've got access to Castell. I could make an Abyss Dweller if I wanted to. I could just Shotgun Dweller. That seems pretty good. So yeah, let's actually do that. I mean, I'm just going to throw all my eggs in one basket at this point. We'll just see. We'll see where it actually ends up yielding me in terms of a play line. Because what I'll be able to do is I'll be able to use Tara's effect here to put the Squamata face down, so that next turn I can on my opponent's turn I can potentially flip Beast face up, or I can flip up the Squamata for Disruption. Literally like the exact same thing that the Subterra deck does, just infinitely better. So there is that. So yeah, we'll get this. We've recurred all the cards that we lost. We're back at 5 cards. This would allow Squamata to send Dragon, a bunch of different things. I've got such a large amount of actual like options here in terms of what I'm capable of doing, because this disrupts a monster, this disrupts a monster in a different way. This can discard the Squamata, which will then allow me to use like Dragon. So this is all options. Pot of Duality. Alright. Okay. Is this card of Demise? What is this? Oh, it's Cosmos. So what specifically is it in terms of, is it card of Demise Cosmo? Well, probably. It's got Duality in it. To be completely honest, I don't know why I'm speaking the things I'm speaking. Ah, Sword Trooper. Well, you can't special summon, so what's going to happen here is that I'm going to use Tara Tray to put your Sword Trooper face down, so that if you have anything in your hand at the end of the turn, I know you took a warning, so I've got to, you know, keep that in mind. I can flip this and pop this immediately. That's an option as well. Flip it face down, monster face up. So I can flip this face up and just kill this, and then flip it face down. That would allow the beast to be able to flip up and do that. I can use this to flip beast next turn, dodging warning pretty easily. So flip it face down, monster face up. Yeah, we'll do that. Since he duality'd and he cannot get rid of this card, he cannot tag this out into a ship, we'll just do this. Because, you know, he can't chain it. So now I've got to deal with a warning that I know is here, which is honestly fine, because I can play around that through doing this. Flip a face down, monster face up. Yes, I'll flip this face up so that the beast can't get warninged when it flips. So that'll be fine. I can normal summon this and possibly Castell something. There's a few different things that I'm capable of doing. This was just a really good, solid, like, just shotgun option. So I'm just fine with that. Pot of the Forbidden. Okay, so that's good. I've got this as well, meaning I can establish another Tara Tray. This is all really good, actually. This is very good, because this Manju is just a better overlay, has a better overlay like value with the Squamata. So overall, I feel like I'm in a heavily commanding position, because what I get to do now is I get to send this dragon, and then dragon is going to pop this one. Just randomly pick this one, and we'll see where it gets. We'll see what it hits, not where it gets. Excuse me. Can I speak English words? Call of the Haunted. Okay, well it's still gonna die. There's no real benefit there, because it won't have a chance to tag itself out for a big ship if that's what's still in his hand. It definitely just won't be able to, because it'll die mid-chain. So there's that. I can use this. I can add Tara Tray, which is definitely something that I plan on doing, because I can normal summon this. It can get warninged potentially, because he does have a warning face down. We do know it's still there. But otherwise, I can turn Tara Tray to defense mode to play around Drowning Mirror Force. I can turn this to defense mode to play around Drowning Mirror Force. I can make Digesto Emerald to reset resources and draw a card. If that doesn't bait warning, I don't know what will. So there's that we're definitely going to be doing, because I'm going to put this dragon back into the deck. I can't remember. I think this list plays 2 dragon. But in case it doesn't, yeah, it definitely plays 2 dragon. It plays 3 beast, 2 dragon, 2 Squamata, 2 hedgehog, and 1 Falco, because basically Tara Tray is Falco anyway, so you can essentially omit it from the list, but it's actually just there as a tuner status. That's its most important thing. It's a recurable tuner that just starts extending your board. So yeah, we'll make this. We will make it, and if this doesn't get warninged, shit, damn, I want these cards to start getting warninged. I never thought I would say that, but I want them to get warninged. Warning me. Okay, so this can be revived at the end phase, so I don't really care. I'm going to put these back into the deck. I'm probably going to turn Tara Tray to defense mode. That's a terraforming, which means that's Ritual Sanctuary, which means that I can recycle these cards, and that's... Whew. Alright, I've got Shaddolls Fusion, which is good. There's a lot of different capabilities I have for plays. I'm just deck thinning at this point, honestly. The fact that Ritual Sanctuary, if you do get to 9 spells, can summon Tara Tray back is huge. It's amazing. But we're going to put this to defense mode, and we are going to put this to defense mode. Yeah. We'll put this to defense mode as well. We'll attack with these. I'm okay with leaving my board as it is here. If he has something like Drowning, I don't want to lose the Tara Tray to it, and most definitely I'm okay with losing the Beast to it, simply because Pot of the Forbidden is going to be here, and if my board gets cleared open, then I'm going to be able to summon another card face down, because the Tara Tray's in-phase summon effect is not once per turn for all copies. So if he warnings 1, then I'd easily just be able to summon Pot of the Forbidden with the second one. So it looks like this is happening. I have normal summoned. I most definitely have normal summoned. Emergency teleport. Okay. So what are you going to do here is the question. Tin can. Alright, well, I guess I'll activate this prediction ritual, and I'll tribute the Pot of the Forbidden for this. I'm not sure if I'm a fan. Let's see, how many is there? There's 4 in here. I can activate this and clear space pretty simply with these into a Shekinaga, and that will actually, like, bait things. No, when I don't have another Shaddolls in hand. This is problematic. What can I do here? I can definitely Tar Tray into Tar Tray. Well, no, I can't reset its effect. That's terrible. I think I'm just going to have to let him wail on me for a single turn. But other than that, I think I'm pretty set. I can make a Shekinaga just to be a body that walls. So there's that. I mean, this is going to be in the graveyard to be recycled. So that's the whole point. But, and then I've got this. Okay, warning here. Sure. I am so okay with that. You do not understand. I was trying to bait that warning all turn. Yes. I was trying to bait that warning all fucking turn. Oh, it doesn't matter what you get off tin can now. Wow, okay. What an interesting tin can. You're not paying 500. You're summoning this Dark Lady. Alright. Well, we'll summon this face down. Dark Lady can't do shit about that. That was I'm pretty sure you meant to activate Tin Can's pay 500 ability, but, I mean, hey, at this point I still think I've just handily won this game, because, yeah, I'm really far ahead in terms of cards, and I don't even care if this dies, because, like, at the end of the day, it's just going to cause him to, like, have to pay life. So there's that. Well, he's activating Duality. I'm going to activate this now. Actually, no, I'm not going to activate it now. I'm going to wait until I see what card he gets, and then I'm going to try and flip the Pot of Forbidden, and that's basically going to force a negation, if anything. Flip a face-down monster face-up. Yes. So I'll flip this face-up, or at least try to. We'll see if Kozmo Dark Lady actually negates it, which I think it probably should. Yeah, most definitely. So this negates that. He's going to be able to attack over probably my Emerald, which is going to be a kind of problem, but I'm still very much leading in card advantage, as I've already said. And as long as this stays in the graveyard, then I'm going to be able to recycle it. Getting to 9 spells is going to be pretty hard, though, but this deck does play 19 of them, so should be actually pretty easy. There's 18 left that are in circulation, though, because this banishes itself, so that's an issue. But this Dweller, I guess I'll just go ahead and activate it. It doesn't really matter. Just go ahead and put the blanket protection on the board. So from there, this can flip next turn, which he cannot negate, which is very good. This card is Raigeki. How do you answer this? How do you answer this right now? I don't know how. I do not know how you intend to answer this card, but I'm definitely going to throw it at you. Because your tin can puts you down to 400, you basically have to be given Dark Destroyer, which I did not give you Dark Destroyer. I think I gave you Slip Rider. Of all the things, I think I gave you Slip Rider. What did you reveal? He revealed Slip Rider. Yep, Slip Rider is the card that I gave him, which means that he could summon Slip Rider and pop this and search another Dark Destroyer, but unfortunately, cheeky bastards at 1. Alright, so flip this. First thing I'm going to do is Raigeki. Actually, I don't even need to. I can just attack over Tin Can. I could go to take a card out of the hand, but that would be stupid. Because he could just change... Well, no! He hasn't changed the effect, because the effect is, you decide what it is at the resolution. So, I could actually take a card out of his hand now, and he has no response to it. Or, do I? Oh, he does get a response to it. Never mind. I thought this was one of those cards that that you just flip and you activate, and then you declare what the effect is later, but that's fine. Summoning Slip Rider is so fine, because it doesn't actually matter. He could pop Kozmo Town and search like a Forerunner, but ultimately, it's not going to do anything for him, because I'm still going to be able to get through his entire board. Because I've still got the Emerald face up as well, so I can shuffle the Abyss Dweller back and make it again. I've got Ritual Sanctuary. That's a Dark Eclipser. That is literally not relevant, because my entire deck does not do anything regarding traps. But I can flip this down and flip it face up, discard this dragon, power into more cards. I'm just going to tribute that because it's already been used. So I can flip this face down and then flip it face up. Oh, that's a Kozmojo. Wow, excuse you. Let's see, we'll flip this face down this face up monster face down. We'll just flip it. We'll flip it. Easy. This is so easy. He has to banish like this, or else I'm just gonna power into more cards. He can't get rid of Tara Tray because, like, there's no reason to. Oh my god, he got rid of the Tara Tray. That was literally the card I didn't care about. Awesome. Jeez, man, this is so easy. Strawman, none of that's living. Alright, well, I get to activate this now. And I get to detach this. I get to put back the Dweller, the Norden, and the Squamata. The Tara Tray is staying there because it was properly summoned. So we're going to do that. That's the Squamata. That's cool. That's very cool indeed. And so now I can flip summon this and use this thing's effect to draw 2. And from there, depending on the cards we get access to, that is a pre-preparation of rights. That means I could summon the that Tara Tray again. That's really good. In case you didn't know, none of these cards actually matter to discard. Falco is just the freest one, so we'll just go with it. Yeah, I haven't normal summoned yet, so I can easily just Castel one of these and attack for game. He has Dark Eclipser, which is something I need to respect. I do need to respect the Dark Eclipser to some degree. Not an amazing degree, but some degree. I can actually flip this face up and make Trishula. That's an idea. So let's see. If I flip this face up, that's 7. I can make Trishula with a 3, which I could access through Hedgehog, potentially. No, there's no real way for me to access it. Oh well. Tears. We'll just go pre-prep, and we'll just keep playing this deck, because this deck is dang good. So how many spells are in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that 8? No, that's 7. Okay, so I can bring back the Manju. I can make a rank 4. I can make Castel, but Castel would not be worth, per se. I can make Dweller, but Dweller would not be worth either. This actually has become a problem, but it's actually not a problem for any reason that is real. Is that I actually just made an error in deck building and didn't put a Utopia the Lightning in here. But the Interblathneer is in here, which is fine, and I've got Pot of the Forbidden Engrave as well, so which means I could actually just activate this and it's fine. 100% fine. I don't know why I'm stressing about this. So we'll do this, and we'll do the Beast, because it doesn't matter. So we will summon this. Squamata's effect, yes. We'll send a Hedgehog, we'll get a Search. Nothing too major is going on here, as you can see. I'm just circulating cards around because that Dark Eclipser is actually a problem. I should have just Raigeki'd his board. I just had a gross misunderstanding of how the effect operated. So we'll get another Squamata here. I can play the Sanctuary, I can recycle the cards. Special the Manju. And yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This turn is taking ages. And I'm apologizing for that way in advance. But I can actually set up a Trishula play on a following turn. I'm in no danger of losing here. I haven't normal summoned yet, so I can definitely set a card. So I can set like Dragon, but Dragon would actually be more beneficial to keep. So we'll actually just do this. I'm not even going to use Ritual Sanctuary's revival effect because my board is full. So I definitely need to put a Utopia the Lightning in this extra deck. The extra deck is definitely loose, very loose. I was looking for cards to fill the spaces. Like that's pretty real. I was definitely looking for cards to fill spots. Like, okay, so that's that, which means that I'll be able to out that through Dragon. But otherwise, battle phase. What are you attacking? What are you attacking, my mans? You don't have enough life left to do anything, so I'm pretty sure I just Raigeki you here. Yeah, I'm gonna flip this face up and Raigeki you. That seems like the best option, right? Raigeki him now, because if I Raigeki him, then he has to summon the Dark Eclipser if he wants to summon the Dark Eclipser, but then he can't do anything with it. Yeah, I think that's how it works. I think that's the best way to deal with this, because the Dark Eclipser is one of the unique ones that doesn't float into a monster on the field. It adds a monster to hand, and that makes it significantly worse. Holy shit, this video is 18 minutes long. This one might be a sped up post-duel commentary, strictly because of the fact that it's so long, or I might just leave it as is, because, like, damn. People like this deck, and people like my, like, thought processes when I play it. I mean, this game could have definitely just been over if I, you know, had the proper deck built, but as it stands, I think it's fine. I can activate this, and I can flip this face down, return that to his hand, and then it's just game. So that's pretty simple, unless it's a Solemn Strike, but in which case he can't activate it. So, Pot of the Forbidden is such a broken card. Goddamn. See, this deck is right now so much better than Subterra's is, because literally everything that the deck does is fine. God damn it! You and your fucking Dart Destroyer. This is pissing me off. This shit is pissing me off. That's gonna die. He's gonna summon something else. Ugh, this is irritating. You and your fucking Dark Destroyer. So you're popping Tara Tray, which is fine. I can actually just resummon it from grave off of Ritual Sanctuary by now. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 8 in grave, which means I can discard this for Ritual Sanctuary. Or can I? I can play it. I can just play it for a Ritual Sanctuary. That's what it is. That's the thing I'm able to do. But, so from here, we'll activate this, and we'll just search for Ritual Sanctuary. And I can, let's see, I can flip this face up, and I can do things. Man, this would just be so easy if I actually was not a dumbass and had put Utopia the Lightning in my extra deck, because it would be so simple. Actually, I've got Intrablack there. What am I bitching about? I've got that. I've got the clear cut out. This card doesn't target, right? Hold on. I need to double check something. No, it does not. Banish one card your opponent controls. Alright. Good. Shit. Summon this Tara Tray back. All of them. Go forth, my children. Back to the deck. I just shuffled 9 cards back. Oh God. Alright. So this is back on the board. I get to make this bitch. It doesn't target at all, so easy. E-Z. Yeah. E-Z-Z-Z. Banish one card your opponent controls. We'll banish this. I mean, if he chains it into Dark Eclipser, that doesn't matter. So, yeah, this is 100% my game to win. I need to put Utopia the Lightning in this extra deck. Holy shit, how did I forget that card of all things? How did I forget that? I literally have things like Leo and Star Eater in my extra deck because I was looking for things to fill space. Oh my god. I could have easily lost that game if I didn't just open like as well as I did or play that as well as I did. So, kudos for that. But anyway, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Sorry this video got a bit long, but there were some thought processes that needed to be explained and some things that needed to be done. But I'm pretty sure I'm just going to keep it as it is in its live duel commentary format, simply because those are just easier to do for 1 and 2. People seem to like it a lot better when I actually talk out plays and stuff like that. But anyway, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe to all the nonsense you usually do. Links are in the description of my Facebook pages, background music playlist link, and Twitch links if you want to check any of those out. That's what they're there for. Use them to the best of your abilities. Other than that, if you like this content and like this video, give the video a like. If you know people that might like my content, share my content around and encourage them to subscribe. If you want to help the channel grow and show your support, that is going to be the best way to do so. Helping me grow the subscriber base of this channel, help me grow the community of people that I actually am able to reach out to with this channel and the things that I make and or do. But other than that, thank you as all for watching. Let me know what you guys think about this deck in the comments down below. What do you think about this duel and all that sort of nonsense in the comments down below as per usual. And as always, guys, take care.